agreeing to this last minute meeting. Um, well, first, I would like to make sure that everyone can hear me. So, Diana, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
Okay. Ting, can you hear me?
Um, yes, I can hear you clearly.
All right. Patricia, can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Firdaus, what about you?
Yes, I can. It's alright.
Okay. And Tony, can you hear me clearly?
Yes, certainly.
Okay. Now that we have done with the roll call and everyone's mic is working, I just want to reread last meeting's minutes. So we had the safety department talk about the installation of CCTVs and also additional security guards. And then we have Patricia having to provide training for first aid and women's self-defense. And then after that, Ting for the about the finance of all the items that we have talked about last week, and Diana about the infrastructure for the disabled and the pregnant parking, and also Tony for the administration and sorry, what is the word?
Security,
Public relation.
quotation,
Public relation.
Relation.
And eco.
eco-friendly.
Yes, being making our company more eco-friendly. I think that was under Tony, correct?
Yes, that's right.
Yes. Okay. So, Firdaus, why don't you go first? What are your updates on the quotation that I've requested you last week?
Okay, about the quotation, I just did some update with my actually with the supplier regarding all the like material that we need so that we can conduct our safety training and all that stuff, and also that after that we can like include all kind of like PPE into our company, and then also, and I guess like our quotation is right now is within budget right now, but I'm still trying to find a supplier that which can provide a cheaper price probably.
Oh, okay.
But then I couldn't find one. I'll just pick the one I have right now because it's already good. It's already within budget for our company.
Yeah. I have read the email that you have sent me. I think that the price is quite agreeable, so I think we can just proceed with that. Does everyone agree?
Yeah, that's okay with me. Yeah, but then I think we need to probably check with the finance.
Okay. So, Ting, what do you think about the proposal that Firdaus have sent everyone?
Um, I have checked on the quotation that Mr. Fidel sent, and I think the quotations is quite um, um, okay for the finance budget for this quarter of our finance budget. But I
Okay.
haven't received the quotation for the increase of the security guard.
Oh, I see. Firdaus, would you like to quote on that?
Okay, about the security guard punya, or sorry, about the security guard quotation, actually, I couldn't find a very like I think the one that we wanted to find for our supplier for the, I mean like not supplier, just the company that can provide the security guard like contractor from their company, because like I think here uh, the regulation is quite strict on the contract that we're going to get for our security guard. So we need to actually liaise with other company first, and then with the Department of Human Resource Malaysia probably, to get clear idea on what's going on.
Okay.
But just give
Uh,
me like a few weeks for me to settle this down.
right. Okay. So we'll be waiting for that, Firdaus.
All right.
And as for you, Miss Diana, remember in the last thing we talked about the disabled parking, and also ramps for wheelchairs. Have you found a quotation for that?
Actually, from the previous meeting, there are three modifications to the building that we need to do. The first one is the ramps at entries and exits of the buildings. The second one is we want to make wheelchair accessible doorways. So we have to
Right.
modify the door so that it is more. And
Yes.
another one is parking. We want more parking spaces, not only for disabled but also for pregnant women. So I have contacted our visual construction company for the quotation to UEFA to add. I think it's within the budget also.
Okay, that's very nice. As long as you CC thing with all our quotations, she can check with it, and I think she will be fine with it. Okay, now Patricia, what about you? The training that we are going to conduct, have you found someone who can conduct the training?
Okay, so first of all, I've identified the type of training that our workers need. First is the training on 3R. Second is the first aid training. And then the last one would be the self-defense training for our workers, especially women. So the 3R and the first aid training will be given by me, and also Mr. Faris from our environmental department. So he would help me out. And also I know a friend. She's a nurse in a hospital. So she said she will help me out with the first aid training as well. So we could cut costs in that, so that we don't need to hire a coach for this. And then next one would be the self-defense training, which I've already asked for quotations for a wellness coach. I mean a fitness wellness coach. And I've also identified one. He's a martial artist, but then he's asking for a expensive price. So it's still in discussion. I think by next week, we'll come up with a decision on who to, who to
Okay,
hire. Okay.
we'll put that in.
I have one.
Oh yes, Miss Ting?
I
What
have
was
one concern here. So regarding the first aid training, right? The nurse that you said today, do she have the certified first aid coach license? Because actually we need like the first aid our trainee to get a first aid certificate in order to be like legalized.
That's a very good point.
Yes. Actually, yes, Ting, she's a certified first aider, and she did the course with me. I knew her from the course, so I think she's reliable. Yeah, and I'll also make sure that our workers will be given certificate upon the completion of the training. So I'll look into that also.
Okay, that's very good. All right. Does anyone has any concern about what we have talked about? If not, we shall move on to the next agenda.
So far,
All,
none.
Tony.
all right. So,
I'm
Tony,
okay.
Yes.
what are your updates on our environmental conscious company?
Well, as to the environment, I think that should I would say that last time maybe we should be the more the structure of the protecting environments. For example, last time I mentioned this, our company should change the reusable papers or for the worker and
Yes.
slightly more size signature of safe entry between the live photos and maybe and the toilet even in the toilet we will get a signature of saving water. That is the and that may be like the structure of our company, right?
Okay. Tony, would you mind making a proposal for that for our next meeting?
Oh, certainly I will.
Okay. So, anyone else have concerns that they like to voice out before we end our call?
I think from my part, there's none.
Okay. Everyone else?
I think from my part, there's none too.
Okay. Ting and Patricia?
I think for my part, there's none concern.
Okay. And Patricia?
There is none.
Okay. So I think we can all agree that we can bring forward anything else to our next discussion. So thank you all for agreeing to meet up today, even through video conference call. I just wanted to get a short update on these things before we meet next week. So thank you everyone for participating. I'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.